G'day, Alex Collins with the Bendigo Sheep and Lamb Market Report for the 30th of April. Pretty exciting day in Bendigo today. We had 9,000 suckers yarded, about 4,500 old lambs and about 9,500 sheep. So we'll start off with the suckers. Suckers to a top of $332 today in Bendigo. We believe that to be a national record. On account of Chris and Julie Pollock out of Derby. Poles' parents, magnificent line of lambs that have spent a bit of time in the feedlot of later time, but certainly followed all the animal health protocols. And I think the interesting thing with those lambs, if you assume a birth weight of 2 or 3 kilos, that they've actually averaged 520 grams a day of weight gain since birth, which is pretty extraordinary, and just goes to show what modern genetics and nutrition can do, certainly. So $332 a top for suckers, 33.5 kilos those lambs, they're $9.80. In most of your lambs, your good supermarket lambs, $230 to $255. All those lambs, any of those suckers, $9.80 through to probably $10.30. Exceptional sales all the way through that. A few more story lambs yarded there today. Lambs to go back to the paddock, 150 through to 183 or 4. There was a few more of them around today, certainly. A few larger drafts out of the Riverina, but they all sold pretty well. Merino lambs, not a lot to quote, but they're all very solid. The old lambs up to a top of about $355 today. It was very good, that job as well. I think most of the old lambs, as I said the last couple of weeks, depending on quality, $9 through to sort of anywhere, through to $10 for the tradier types. There would be some rougher lambs making $8.50 and $60 certainly, but the majority of those lambs, I think, between $9.20 and about $9.60 on your old lambs. Sheep, one major processor in the north having a spell for a couple of days, didn't make a lot of difference to sheep. Heavy sheep, the extra heavy sheep might have been a fraction cheaper, but that was it. Crossbred ewes out to $240. I think $245 actually at the top of the crossbred ewes. There wasn't a heap there. Heavy merinos out to $235. Certainly a lot of sheep either side of $200, close in, heavy trade sort of merino sheep. A lot of light sheep, $150 to $170, and very light sheep, sort of $100 to $125 or $30. So, a record-breaking day in Bendigo, we think, anyway, and certainly lamb producers getting very well rewarded. So, until next week, we'll catch up with you then. Thank you.